Here's a pretty straightforward fraction multiplication problem. Let's look at how we'll solve it. First thing we're going to do is look at these 7 units. I'm going to turn them into a fraction. So 7 wholes, 7 one-ths. Still going to multiply, and I've still got 4/9. So what I'll do is multiply my numerators, 7 times 4, which equals 28 of course, as I know my times tables, and 1 times 9, which shouldn't really stretch you. So there's my answer, 28/9. That's an improper fraction. I could convert it into a mixed fraction as well. How many 9s go into 28? Well, I know that 9 times 3 is 27. So I've got 3 whole lots of 9. And so 28 divided by 9 will be 3 remainder 1. So that's 1/9 remaining. Which tells me that 7 times 4/9 is 3 and 1/9. And if you're one of those fact fans out there that like to decimal, you might also be able to tell me that 3 and 1/9 is equal to 3.11 recurring. Multiplying whole numbers by mixed fractions looks incredibly challenging, and it puts a lot of people off even attempting these problems. So let's look at how you actually tackle them. First of all, I'm going to look at 14. I'm going to turn that into a fraction. It's 14 whole units. So what I'm going to do is rewrite this as 14 over 1. And I still want to multiply, but let's take a look at this thing here. This is a mixed fraction. I've got 1 3/8. 1 unit will be 8/8, and I've still got 3/8 here. So this actually represents 11/8. So by performing this first step, what I've left myself with is a fairly straightforward, not easy, but straightforward fraction multiplication. So let's do it. First thing I'll do is multiply my numerators. 14 times 11. Well, I know 14 times 10 is 140, so 14 times 11 will be 154. There's my numerator. My denominator, I'll multiply 1 by 8, which is, of course, for all you stellar mathematicians out there, 8. What I've got here is an improper fraction. To convert this improper fraction into a mixed number, I'll do the following. I will take 154 and I'll divide it by 8 to see how many whole groups of 8 I can get into it. Well, how many 8s go into 1? Obviously 0 remainder 1. How many 8s go into 15? 1 remainder 7. How many 8s go into 74? Well, I know 8 times 9 is 72, so that's 9 with a remainder of 2. So 154 eighths, that must be equal to 19 whole lots of 8 and 2/8 remaining, which would also simplify to 19 and 1/4. And for you decimal fans out there, that would be 19.25. So I can now go back to my original problem and tell you what the answer to 14 times 1 3/8 is. It is in fact 19 and 1/4. And there you go.